Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's afternoon now. It's taken me so much time to get this camera going that I've lost track of time, but long story short, we're here at Alma, Michigan at the Alma College for the Highland Festival, which is a celebration of basically everything Scottish, bagpipes, as you can hear. Several marching pipe bands from around the state are here today, including the Flint Scottish Pipe Band, which my mother is a member of. So she'll be playing her bagpipes today. So anyway, we got these spaces yesterday, parked here, and we're not moving because this lot was empty when we arrived and now it's packed. And if we move, we're gonna lose our spaces. So anyway, let's see, lots of things have happened in the last day and a half. I wanna give a shout out and a thank you to my very good and loyal fans, Sarah, who rescued me. She lives in the area, and I had got here and realized I had forgotten my SD card for the GoPro. So she rushed me out to Walmart. I got one, came back here, started trying to record, and I kept getting an SD card error. It wouldn't work. So she came back, picked me up again, and we went to Walmart again, exchanged the SD card for a better one, and now she's working. So thank you, Sarah. We all owe you a big thank you for getting this video and making this video possible. So anyway, I am dressed for the occasion today, as you can see, wearing my kilt and my sporran. This is pretty much the only situation where I'd be comfortable wearing this. And no, I will not be dancing today. So let's head over and see what's going on. So you might notice that the video is a little much more stable this time. It's because I finally got a new gimbal stabilizer, and so far I'm very happy with it. As you can see, I'm moving my hand around and it's not moving. The other one I think was just too cheap. So now that I've got a good one, I can actually make decent videos. So anyway, here we are inside the actual festival area, I guess you call it. And they've got a lot of vendors set up here, selling various types of merchandise, all kinds of stuff, Scottish related, so forth. And here in the middle is where the bands themselves will compete to see who's the best band. And I'm really surprised how many different bands there are in Michigan. Pipe bands are it's amazing how many there are. So we're gonna see a few of these bands come in and see what they can do. also want to take a moment to point out, because I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but my mother, like I said, is a piper, but she also is a writer. She's been a writer since before I was born. She has well over 50 novels that are published. You could go buy them. And recently she wrote a movie called Champion Supreme. Champion Supreme is, okay, I don't know the technical terminology for it. She'd be better at explaining it, but basically in these competitions, the best of the best piper is the Champion Supreme. So she wrote a movie called Champion Supreme about a young kid who, in his journey of learning the bagpipes and becoming Champion Supreme. And she found a production crew, and they are working on getting funding, and they actually have a booth set up here, so let's check this out. So yeah, let's hope for the best on that one. I'm optimistic, so I guess we'll just see what happens. Okay, right now we're heading over to something called Masked Band, which is basically where all the bands meet on the football field and they all play together. So that should be fun. Let's head over there and see if we can get a good spot. Okay, so now it's Sunday morning, and it's about 9 o'clock, maybe a little after that. They got some athletic type events going on that I want to try and see, like hammer throws and something to do with some gigantic wooden pole. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna go over here and see if I can find where it's happening, assuming I haven't missed it.
Brendan, up. Brendan from right here now. Good throw. Ryan Dinwiddie up. Oh, sorry, I was looking at you from behind. Ryan Simmons up in the box. Oh, is he giving it to him? Is he giving it to him? Oh, he thought that was a fluffer. Oh, he's giving it to him as a turn. Steve McCracken owing the judge $20.
All right, Eric's getting down, getting into his three-point stance. Ready to pick. And a nice pick. Doesn't make it look easy. And he's going to be going here, Ed. Nice. He's getting 11:30 for that one. If you're coming back to the Alma Highland Festival next year, we will be here Saturday and Sunday doing a caber challenge. Jeremy getting ready to pick the caber. And a good pick. Little caber dance, moving forward. There it is. Big throw for Jeremy. All right. We got a 12. All right.
So this is kind of easy for her, so she can show her specialties on a smaller scale to show you kind of what she does. You know, in a larger field, 500, 400 yards away, she goes behind him another 100 yards to get behind her sheep. So she's actually quite athletic, does a lot of exercise. We do a lot of training at home. We work our sheep at home. We like to bring the yearlings because it actually shows their work ability. When we bring our older ewes, they're so familiar with it. They get used to what needs to be done. These guys have actually already gotten used to it. Just in penning, they've now started to go in by themselves. Lie down, lie down. That'll do, that'll do. Lie down, lie, lie. The next thing that we do is after we've got That's Miss Charlotte.
Okay, those were real dogs. This That's a fake dog. You are not a real dog. Those were real dogs. See, they're smart and they work. You just sit around and eat and get off on looking cute, don't you? That's all you have to do. Isn't that right? All right, folks, so that gives you an idea of what the Alma Highland Festival is all about. And it's getting late here on a Sunday, so they're wrapping things up. I'm gonna leave you all with one more shot of the masked band event, which is at the end of every Highland Games. So I will see you all next time. Don't forget to go to facebook.com/randommichigander and follow us along. Take care.